Alright guys, I'm Rabia.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Sound Like on Andertons TV.
Rabia.
Hi Matt.
Hi Rabia, are you good?
I'm alright, thanks.
Good man, good. What are we doing today?
So today is a buy-busting episode, so we've got no limitations on our budget. We're going to be sounding like the mighty Edge of U2.
The Edge of U2. Awesome. So we did a without busting, it must have been 3 years ago maybe now?
Really?
It's been a while, yeah.
Wow.
No, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, I feel like it was a little more recent than others, but it was good and we got pretty lucky with certain things like the Strymon Dig.
Strymon Dig
really
helped
helped us.
out, definitely.
But this time, it doesn't really matter because we've got all the money in the world.
No limitations. Let's go and find some gear.
Well, we were going to leave the room, but then we realised that, you know, we're in a custom shop room, so...
We need expensive Strats.
We need a Strat.
This one, I just spotted instantly.
Really?
Yeah, his SIG is a 70s.
It's a Robin Trower Strat, though. We can't use a SIG.
No SIG for someone else's rig. Well, either way, it's 70s headstock. His SIG is a 70s with a maple board, so...
Oh, with the maple board?
Yeah, we'll have to keep looking.
There aren't any with maple boards.
That's an HSS.
Yeah, but this has got a rosewood neck, so...
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
I was going to say this one because it's an absolute thing of beauty. It's £4,069 in this kind of... They call it, what do they call it? Charcoal.
Charcoal frost.
But even so, it's beautiful. Custom shop Strat.
Very nice.
But it's a rosewood board, so, I mean...
Does the wood make a difference, though?
Are there any maple... There aren't any maple Strats. Maple neck Strats.
Well, we could go and have a quick scooch around the store, see if there's anything...
But all the custom shops in here, and I don't want it... You know, it's buy busting.
Okay.
When you get an opportunity to play anything you want to go custom shop. Custom shop's where it's at.
I understand that, I understand that.
Alright, fine. Look, this is our number one. Let's just, well, it's our temporary number one. We should at least ask at front desk if they've got any custom shops in the back with maple fretboards. And if not, this is the one we're going to use.
Unreal.
In the world of amplifiers.
We are, particularly Fox amplification.
Yeah, last time we used an AC15, the greenback loaded AC15. And this time we figured, why not double it up, go AC30?
Well, he's famous for using an AC30.
Yeah.
I hear with a Jensen speaker. We don't have any Jensen speakers stock here.
And we wanted to get the Alnica Blue as a sort of next best thing,
Yeah.
which there aren't any in stock. We have to order them in. So what we've got left to us is, if we want to go Vox, is the greenback loaded.
Okay, curveball.
So there are two Alnica Blue loaded AC15s. I was just going to say, we could get an AC30 or two AC15s and go stereo with the, because we're going to get some delays and reverbs.
Do you know what? In the spirit of tone exploration,
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Sick. So,
We are in pedal land, aren't we?
we are. There's a lot of pedals in there now.
This
I
is
swear it
getting,
just grows.
Yeah, I think they're multiplying.
Yeah. Because it's by busting, we can kind of choose whatever we want. And I was kind of thinking, my favourite go-to is Strymon, because you know the stereo, you know the quality is outstanding.
And if you want something that can do delay, it's
Yeah.
that. He did use, I think it's a Korg and a TC.
Yeah.
The Korg you can't
buy
buy
them anymore.
So I can't use that.
No. It might be worth...
We used the Dig last time, didn't we?
The Dig was known for its kind of 80s inspired delay units, which is fantastic.
Yeah. We could do it again.
So we could do that.
Last time we used the MXR micro amp
Yes, we did.
for a little bit of, you know,
It's a fantastic pedal.
pushage. So
We got the Micro Amp Plus. We could just say, look, that's going to work again.
we could do that. For chorus and vibrato, we did read that he used Memory Man by EHX. And we just found a stereo one, which might suit this concept of
So stereo Memory Man with what?
double amp.
With Hazarai.
With Hazarai.
What's Hazarai?
It's a type of wasabi.
Is it? I might get some later on my Mackie.
Yeah. So we have a lot of components.
Yes, we
I think
do.
it's going to be nice to go and bathe in a stereo chorusy delay bath.
Let's do it.
It's going to be lovely.
And we're back in the video room.
Yes, we are in this ethereal adventure to sound like U2.
U2. The edgy. These guitar sounds definitely not edgy. They're more like ethereal.
They are. It's an airy kind of spacey soundscape, really.
It is. First thing to talk about is the fact we didn't use the stereo memory man.
And also, the second thing to talk about is we didn't use Strymon pedals.
Yeah, they didn't have any Strymon timelines, all big skies in the back, as we said. So our contingency was the Boss DD500 and the RV500.
Yes, both great pedals, and they do work in stereo, both those two.
Yeah, it's Boss's equivalent of the same sort of thing, really. Both fantastic pedals, and they did the job absolutely perfectly. But also, we got the
two Voxes, the pair, the twins.
The Double AC15.
There you go.
And they really do sound great.
They do, they do.
So the guitar is a Fender Custom Shop, beautiful. I've forgotten the name of the colour, but I'm going to call it Cobalt.
No, it's something charcoal.
Charcoal Frost or something?
Yeah, charcoal frost.
Okay, so this is a Fender Custom Shop Charcoal Frost. We couldn't find a custom shop in the back with a maple fretboard, so we went with, as we said in the video, our rosewood fretboarded Fender Strat.
It is pretty similar to the Edge signature Strat, which wasn't in stock today.
Yeah.
But also, this is far more premium than that guitar.
Yeah, this is nearly £5,000.
Yep.
And it's a lovely guitar. I love a good Fender Custom Shop Strat. So we'll talk about the pedals. On the pedal cam, you can see the first thing it hits is MXR Microamp Plus.
Yep.
We've been messing around with that, like depending on gain levels and the EQ on it for all the different excerpts. It was a case of messing with because on the Vox AC15s, you've got volume on the channel and then you've got master volume.
Yes.
So obviously if you gun the volume, it drives the amp, and then you can push it further with the MXR. And depending on the song, we were kind of blending the two together.
So this is running, obviously, mono.
Yeah.
And then does it split out through here and then through here into the front because there's no effects loops?
Yeah, so you go mono into the DD500 and then out of that you've got left, right, out. Then obviously that's stereo, and then into the reverb, and then into the memory man because it's stereo, and then out of those two into the front of each amp.
Nice.
So I may as well just show you how it sounds.
And then on the floor, it is worth mentioning, there is an expression pedal which runs into the RV500.
Which we used on With or Without You for the shimmer.
Yeah, which took a while to try.
Yeah, it did take a while.
Get.
And we had to get an EBO, actually. We had to get an EBO. So, of course, if you don't know what an EBO is, you're missing out. These things are amazing.
So much fun.
Yeah, you've got 2 octaves, and the way it works is you hold it over your pickups, depending on the string you want, and it will give you a sustained note, like a Sustainiac that obviously he has in his guitar.
Yeah, it's
but we're using it in...
So cool.
Yeah.
bit like a stapler.
They do. Let me demonstrate. So if I hold this note, so depending on which way you switch it, it will really give you some amazing tones.
Everyone should own one of these. It's kind of like a capo.
It is. Runs on a 9-volt battery,
fun.
and they're fantastic, fantastic little tools.
Awesome.
So yeah, let me show you what it sounds like. So without the micro amp, so obviously you didn't hear what Matt just heard. We've got an Akai. What is it? The live. You got the MPC live in the control room there.
So good.
So what you didn't hear was that Pete started jamming along to that, and that's what was really funny. So anyway,
Hilarious. But
that was the sound of the...
nothing like the Edge.
No, it didn't. That's the Strat straight into the AC15s with a bit. I've dialed in a little bit of reverb on there to soften them up a bit.
And you've got the tone cuts both on full.
Yeah, the tone cuts are on full because I'm actually using more of the MXR's EQ to get me my high end.
Yeah, but really, really clean.
Yeah, it is. And then if you hit on the micro amp. The reason it's quite thin is because I dialed it all out for the last song we did, so. Yeah, it's a good sound.
Lots of reverb as well, both inbuilt.
Yes, and then when we start throwing in the DD, we had that on a really long decay deliberately for some songs. Because you want to kind of act, it wants to act almost like it's refilling the decay.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously the reverb's after it, so it's reverberating the delay. So it's going to constantly replenish its kind of decay.
Well, I mean, between notes, there's no gap at all, is it? It just
exactly.
It floats through.
So that was the DD, and then the RV sounds like this. Which is beautiful as a... as like just a reverb.
The delay's pretty intense. It stacks up pretty quickly.
It does, and it's kind of difficult to get it pinpointed when we're dialing it in because we had to spend good 20 minutes on each excerpt to get it as close as we could.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty simple rig.
How did you have the expression pedal dialed in then? Were you fading in the shimmer?
Yeah, so that was going into the RV and I set it to control the level of the rimmer.
The revel of the rimmer.
I got it to set the level of the delay and that was set to shimmer. So obviously you can just tweak in the amount of shimmer you want. It's great.
Awesome.
I must admit, it's a pretty simple sounding, like his tones are simple, but they're, you know, if you don't get them right, you're obviously...
It's very written, isn't it? All of it. All the parts are very, very calculated
super
and
deliberate.
built around it. Yeah, so...
And any of the fans of U2 out there that are watching this video are going to go, well, you got close or not because of how well we dialed in the reverb and delay, which is the bulk of his tone.
Yeah, which takes a while.
Yeah, because it is detailed. So, and again, when you're using pedals like this, that are fantastic pedals, but they're so in-depth, like you really have to take your time. So it was a challenge in that respect. But
Definitely.
Sorry, Memory Man, you didn't make the cut with your Hazari, or whatever it is.
It's all right.
Anyway...
Next time.
That is the sound of U2 by Busting the Bank.
Yes, we hope you've enjoyed this video. You can find all the links to all the gear in the description box below.
And let us know what you think in the comment section, and obviously who else you'd like us to try and sound like, with or without Busting the Bank.
And with or without you.
Yeah, there you go. I've been Rabir.
And I've been Matt.
And this has been Sound Like on Andertons TV.
See you later.